Before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. For the group of people that decided whatever the differences was, it was imperative enough to have a brawl on the duty-free section / departure lounge of an airport. I wonder, now that 17 people have been arrested and 3 people have been seriously injured, was it all worth it? First, you have to be either drunk, high or completely bonkers to fight in one of the most security-tight industries. I mean, it's completely normal to see police walking around with submachine guns while waiting to board your plane, so it's an unreasonable assumption that when you get into a brawl in Luton Airport, no one is going to escape. It's not like you're going to jump over chairs, throw punches, kick people, bite people, and then just happen to board a plane. Again, during the isolated but heinous incidents, footage showed men punching and kicking and hitting each other with suitcases in the shopping area of Luton Airport at roughly 8 AM on Friday. A witness who scampered out of the way when the fight broke out says the fight broke out when one man threw a bottle at another who had been insulting some woman he was travelling with. They says they spoke a different language and they could not understand what was actually said, but the shouting and the expressions was reason enough to know that something was going on, and also the fact that they threw bottles of Coca-Cola at each other. The witness went on to say that when the fight broke out, one person was quickly put on the floor and punched. He was beaten roughly for 1 minute, but then another fight took part in a different location of the airport. As the fight broke out, there were some sensible people that did shout, "Stop, stop," and they rushed to get out of swinging distance. Now, the fight was taken way overboard. Police have said that 3 people have been sent to the hospital for serious injuries, and the footage does show a man flat out on the ground while he's being surrounded by a group of males and he's being stamped on and kicked on repeatedly. Now, because the people who took part in the fight are bat shit crazy, they used every single weapon that they could find in their vicinity. That included a suitcase, and at one point a guy even picked up a bin and tried to use it as a weapon. Now, this attack was sporadic and there was a lot of shouting involved. Bedfordshire Police says the following: police were made aware of an incident and disorder at London Luton Airport. 4 people were injured and 3 people were taken to hospital with serious injuries. Subsequently, 17 people were arrested and remain in police custody for questioning. Luton Airport says, "We are shocked and saddened by the isolated incident. We take a zero-tolerance approach to violence and continue to assist the police with their inquiries. We would like to apologise to any passengers affected." Again, when you're in an airport, the last thing you expect to see is a brawl take place. But something like this happens because 1. Some opinionated people force their opinions onto other people or are just plain rude. Or 2. People have way too many anger issues to the point where they can't just walk away from the issues. And because of this fight, again, 3 people were seriously injured and 17 people have been arrested. So,